Well, hello everyone out there, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Arrow Nicely News. Today is Friday, November 3rd, 2023. My name is Lenny Hernandez, and we've got a wonderful show in store for you today. Our episode is focused on the Rushwood Senior Living, one of Arrow's newest communities that's currently under construction. The Rushwood is located in Wichita, Kansas at 2121 North 143rd Street East. The community is scheduled to open in the very near future and will have independent living, assisted living, memory care, and villa options. To get all the juicy details on the Rushwood, we're sitting down with Jamie, the Resident Services Director, and Kaylee, the Senior Living Director, who are filling us in about this beautiful new place for the seniors of Wichita to call home. I cannot wait to learn all the stunning Rushwood things. So let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? Welcome to Arrow Nicely News. Please welcome Jamie O'Toole, the Resident Services Director of the Rushwood, who was kind enough to take some time to answer some of my questions. Jamie O'Toole, Resident Services Director over there at the Rushwood Senior Living. Hello, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic, terrific, all around groovy all day long, Lenny.
So you're in Wichita, Kansas.
We sure are. So we are located in the central heart of Wichita, so we have all the amenities that you can possibly want nearby. We have all the coffee shops, we have tons of little restaurants nearby, and anything that you can possibly want is within walking distance almost. So it's a great place to be.
Well, and also too, you all will provide transportation if residents...
Oh, yes. Absolutely, yes. I'll be able to drive our little Rushwood bus and our SUV, and so anywhere that the residents can dream up that they want to do in our community, we're partnering with the local libraries, the local schools. Of course, we have our museums and our Botanica Gardens nearby. It's going to be an amazing thing.
Resident Services Director, you have people moving in, you have residents moving into your villas. How excited are you for that?
I cannot wait for everybody just to be here and have our community bustling with people and introducing them to one another. And we just partnershiped with a school down the street and having intergenerational programs. It's going to be amazing.
Now, you are going to be in charge of events and programming there at the Rushwood. What is your experience and what are you excited about?
Oh my word, that's a good one. I consider myself a Jill of all trades, so I do all of it. Just don't expect me to sing and dance. That I cannot do. But I love the planning, the food planning, travel and culinary, paint and sips, maybe just getting together and sharing a recipe, family recipes from our community and reminiscing about that. That is something that really gets me going. Our test kitchen here is going to be beautiful, and I cannot wait to just dive right in and get to know our people on a more individual basis and connect them with one another too.
What is something that you are interested about bringing for you personally to the residents here? Like, what's something that you love?
Something that I love that many people in our community know about me is I am a Scoutmaster of an all-girl Boy Scout troop. Wow. And I am very passionate about serving the youth, and so being able to have that part of my life collide with this part of my life, and having the volunteer work come in and developing those relationships with our youth and our seniors, I think is a beautiful thing. Our community has a fire pit, and I'm very excited about bringing our youth out to do skits and songs and what we call a cracker barrel. It's sharing snacks and treats with our community. I think that's going to be a very beautiful thing to mingle together.
So you guys are opening up your villas next week. That is super exciting. Residents are moving in. What kind of things can these residents be looking forward to because, they're in the villas compared to being in the lodge or in the main building?
So their homes are absolutely beautiful. And the landscaping is going in, and having that walking path right out their door that's going to be in our community is something so exciting. And it's so neighborly that if they wanted to go visit with somebody, they just meander right out their door and knock on someone's door just to hang out. I think it's going to be beautiful. I get to make individualized gift bags for our residents that move in all parts of our community. And that's something I'm having a lot of fun with, getting to know them on an individual basis so I can put a personal stamp on it.
Jamie, thank you so much for sitting down and chatting with me here at Arrow Nicely News. I cannot wait to get there and to meet all these great residents that are moving in. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye.
I also had the pleasure of speaking with Kaylee Bryan, the Senior Living Director of the community, to discover, of course, what excites her most about the Rushwood. Well, hello, Kaylee. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing so well today. I am excited because I get to learn about the Rushwood there in Wichita, Kansas. Now, you are the Senior Living Director, correct?
Yes, I am.
And you know all of the things about the Rushwood. Tell me a little bit about what it is. If I know nothing about it, what would be the main points that I need to know?
Here at the Rushwood, we will have independent living, assisted living, and memory care. We will be one of the only locations here that will be having an indoor pool, which will be pretty amazing. Our dining as well will be a little bit different structured from the other communities here in Wichita. Our dining will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. so they can come down at any time frame during that for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Makes it a whole lot nicer. And then we will have our 24-hour open snack bistro. So in the middle of the night, if you need a snack, come right on down, get chips, pastry item, take it right up to your apartment, and enjoy whatever you choose.
Okay, so that sounds incredible. Okay, so you have independent living, you'll have an assisted living, and you'll have memory care. I feel like I was also told that you might have villas?
Yes, we do have villas within our independent living. So we do have 10 villas here on top of the apartment living.
10? And so you literally offer a full continuum of care. If somebody wants to move into the villas, they can go from there. They can go to the independent living. They can go to the assisted living. They can go to memory care. It's literally there to kind of age in place. Is that correct?
Yes, and it makes it a little bit easier when having to graduate back, depending on level of care. You're already acquainted in with the community rather than having to now build new relationships with other residents as well as other employees. You have that right here just to graduate right on back.
Oh, that's so great. It's perfect for somebody who is like no longer interested in taking care of all the stuff that they have at their house. They can't take care of it. They don't want to take care of it. They can come here. They can have all their meals provided. But in the independent living side, they still have their independence because they have a full kitchen in their apartments as well.
Yep, full kitchen, including the full-size stove. It's an apartment-size stove, and that they will have as well as washer and dryers in their private apartments.
So it's literally anything and everything you could want or need.
Yeah, absolutely. So transportation, we do have transportation as well as transportation to doctors' offices once a week. That is included in the rent, as well as we will have our game room, our theater room, our salon. We'll have a demo kitchen, which is a larger event room where we'll have like potlucks or cooking classes.
Hey!
We'll have our private dining room too. So if someone's wanting to host an anniversary dinner or birthday dinner, they can do that right down there in the restaurant. And then we'll have our library, and we will have our dog park, which I will love. We are a really big pet-friendly community, so we won't restrict on the size at all. Just make sure that they're friendly and they love everyone. So cats, dogs.
Make sure your dog loves everyone.
Yes.
Those are the dogs we want. We want all those loving dogs. Man, you guys are going to have a pet park. What is it called? A pet park?
Yeah, the dog park right behind the indoor pool. So if you wanted to let your pet off the leash, you can do so right there. Or if you wanted to take them on the sidewalks that go all the way around the community, even down to the tree line down in Garden Walk community behind us, you'd be able to as well.
So you have a walking trail. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, a walking trail. You've got a demo kitchen where you can do demonstrations of, you can have demonstrations of things that you're making. You can have people over. You guys can have a party in there. You've got a community room. I heard a library, a lounge of some sort.
Yeah, like the theater room. Yeah.
Oh, theater and a theater room.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many places that you can just have all kinds of fun. Theater rooms are perfect for sporting events, whether it's football or baseball or any of those things. Those are perfect kind of events to get all together and watch something like that on such a big, big screen.
Well, my favorite will be if there's a Chiefs game playing, I'd be watching it in the covered outdoor patio area outside rather than the theater.
You went on those warm days that we get over the winter?
In the fall, the little nice brisk outside, but yeah, that'll be a nice little thing to have out there.
You guys will have a nice covered patio with the TV outside?
Yes, yeah.
I bet there's going to be a nice grilling area too around there. Will there be?
Yep, we'll have a nice grilling area, a community grill that will be set up. So if you have family that wants to come out and just hang out, do an outdoor picnic, do some burgers, absolutely.
I love all of these things. If someone is interested to learn more about the Rushwood, how would we find you?
So we are on Facebook, or you can look us up at rushwoodseniorliving.com. Give us a call. We're taking tours. We're here 7 days a week, 9 to 5. We even do evening appointments as well. We would just like at least a day's notice ahead of time just to make sure one of us are here. But we're here every day. We make fresh cookies. We have a fresh pot of coffee on. We're all coffee lovers here. And we have a fridge stocked of refreshments.
Yeah, yes. And you are being housed in one of the villas. Did I hear that correctly?
Yes. Right now, our office is out of the villa. We have our information center signs. Just look for those big plastic balloons and you'll find us.
Well, thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much to Jamie and Kaylee for taking the time to talk to me about that beautiful community, the Rushwood Senior Living. Once again, the Rushwood is located at 2121 North 143rd Street East, just minutes northeast of downtown Wichita. If you think that you or a loved one would benefit from the exciting yet luxurious lifestyle offered by the Rushwood, visit rushwoodseniorliving.com or call the warm and welcoming team at 316-219-6050. They would love to talk to you about your options and to see if the Rushwood is the right place for you. I mean, we are just so excited about this community, so excited, and we cannot wait to fill those walls with love and laughter. Well, everyone, that'll do it for today's episode of Arrow Nicely News. Another huge thank you to our wonderful guests for joining us today. Thank you. And an enormous thank you to you, our viewers, for taking this journey with us as well. We'll be back in 7 short days, so be sure to tune in for more wonderful stories from around Arrow Senior Living communities. Until then, for Arrow Nicely News, I'm Lenny Hernandez. Have a wonderful weekend, an even better week, and we will see you all next Friday.